Hello and welcome back to the Tales of Phantasia playthrough, me the Jonin Monkey.
And me, Sven the Crusader.
And, we are now back in the catacombs, the weirdest and most illogical dungeon ever conceived by man.
Yeah.
And you're just about to see how illogical it is as, well, once past me's finally got used to the controls. Yeah, there is a secret switch hidden around somewhere which basically changes the geography of the entire place, so...
Wow.
Yeah, there we go, it's not this one, it's... Yeah, I should also point out there is literally no indication that you're supposed to hit one of the statues, so you can easily just wander around aimlessly.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
And I thought that the Thunder Temple in Tales of Symphonia made no sense.
Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, you haven't seen the madness. They're still... It gets even weirder from here on out, so... Anyway, yeah. We now come on to this mini-boss. Just before Crest tries to move the statue, it moves back.
Wow. That makes sense, I think, if you're going by Bleach logic.
Yeah. Anyway, this boss is pretty simple, but just be careful because his punch attack is really, really powerful and can send you flying if you're not careful.
Well, it is a statue, I would think so.
That is true. And yeah, if you keep the yield on your HP high, so yeah, it's better to use orange gels to keep checkpoints high if you can.
Yeah. Always advisable to do that for your healer.
Yeah. Oh, and we're going to show an item here, Magic Lens, which, yeah, basically pauses the game briefly to show you the HP. Although, unlike the later
always useful.
Yeah. Although, unlike the later games, you have to keep using the magic lenses to see the HP. You can't, say, hover over the villain and use it.
That could be irritating.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the all down. And now that we've whacked it into submission, he will now let us move him around the room. Yeah, I don't get it either.
That makes about as much sense as one character recruit in Ogre Battle.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, sorry for the quick jump cut, it's just, well, me wandering around, but yeah, you have to hold down the A button to move it. Of course, there's no indication of whether you grabbed it or not, so it can confuse you.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So yeah, you push him all the way to this pressure switch, which opens the door, which is, yeah, it's a pretty standard mechanism that happens in most video game dungeons.
Yeah, just all we needed was that Zelda puzzle finished music.
And now we got the Raised Ruby, which is basically, it's an item that opens doors, basically. It sounds dramatic, but really isn't. It's a glorified key, basically. So yeah, it's time to go back the way we came. Yeah, you may notice this slight fades out the focus. That's basically when I'm cutting out the battles, because let's be honest, you really didn't want to watch me pounding on these same ghouls and zombies, frankly.
Yeah, you can only pummel so many skeleton A's for so many times.
Skeleton A. Anyway. Yeah, you open the door and enter this weird warp pad and... Welcome to Random Flame Pit!
What is that name?
And, yeah. As you can see, stone on top of flame pits, so the only way to get around is to step on these moving platforms. I don't know how they work either.
All I want to know is how an architect gets away with building a flame pit in a catacomb.
I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, you can take this alternate route to get the items, and of course you have to hit that lever you saw with back to open the door. And you think that'd be the end of that, but no, there's a little bit more we have to do in this area. Because, wait for it, let's see. Yeah, you take this platform back and you think you've almost done it, but nope. Just as soon as this platform comes back, you step on it and Crest drops the bloody Raise Ruby! That means you have to waste time going back to an earlier point in the dungeon to get the frickin' thing back!
Oh my god.
And on top of all that, as part of getting it, you now have to step on this magic circle to float.
Wow.
And before you even select it, you knock it down even further.
My god.
You see?
Oh my god. I swear this is the embodiment of nice job breaking it, hero.
Oh god. Anyway, yeah, you have to float, so the reason why you have to activate the floating thing is because, you see this floor? Yeah, it harms you if you walk on it, so you have to activate the... So you have to float on it, yeah.
Wow.
So you have to float over it in order to not get burned by the laser field, and you have a certain amount of time before you drop, so it's best to go over the magic circle to float. I just realised I'm talking a load of crap. I mean, seriously, who designed this freaking and now we come on to... Sorry, what was that?
Reminds me of one of those Let's Plays I watched. Who made this game?
Oh god. Anyway, we now come on to this mini-boss again, who is actually pretty evil. Now, to quickly go over what you have to do to beat this boss, basically, there are two golems who will close in from you from both sides, and basically you want to try and keep them as far apart as possible, so I recommend spamming Swallow Dance, because that knocks them back a little bit. And the reason why you want to keep them as far apart as possible is because if you ever get in a situation where you're sandwiched in between the two, that's it. You're dead. Just reset it. Don't bother trying to use a life bottle. Do not bother guarding. You will die. Because what will happen is they will punch you from both sides and will not stop punching you. So...
Wow, that is a very, very convoluted battle.
Yeah. So, and if anyone, before anyone says get behind him, you can't. There is no way to get behind this guy. You're sandwiched him in the two from the start. So, you have to try and keep them as far apart as possible in order to survive, basically. I actually died about 2 or 3 times recording this. That's how evil. And they will also do that attack 5 punches in a row.
Wow.
Yeah. And as you notice, Chris is already on low, boy, so...
Well, I could see how they would destroy you.
Yeah. And finally it's done, and that's also the end of this part. So that was me, the Jonin Monkey.
And me, Sven the Crusader, watching Crest fly like a ragdoll.